YouTube, welcome back to Toontownronpa. This is part 2. Give Civ all of your love. They're the fan game creator of this series. All fan game creators deserve all of the love, let me tell you. And on top of that, go ahead and hit the like button for me. It helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hop back into Toontownronpa. Are you completely sure about this? You dare doubt me, minion? So you do. How unfortunate. Oh, creepy. I believe I have a right to be. I understand your senses are quite keen, but do you really think that the cogs are up to something so vile? Absolutely. I haven't a doubt. The air reeks of tricks with no treat. I love that quote. The air reeks of tricks with no treat. I'm gonna be saying that forever now. I'd rather you be direct with me, sir. If there's something foul going on, I'd be happy to stop it. But if you continue being cryptic as always, I'm not going to understand you. When you joined us, do you remember why you did so? To spread the Halloween spirit, yes? What are you getting at? To tell the truth, it was to get back at that dog for stealing my accessories. However, that answer is acceptable. And this has to do with the cogs. How? Nothing. Nothing? Did you call me before season just to toy with me? Absolutely not. I'm serious when I say the cogs are up to something. You're the only one I trust with this information. And what am I supposed to do? Fight 100 cogs? 1,000? No. You must figure out exactly what these cogs are planning. However, do not endanger yourself in the process. Am I clear? I'm unsure how to start. However, I'll do it. It seems in the end, I always believe your senses. Have they ever been wrong? Headless Horse Tune? Headless Horse Tune? Are they teaming up with us? Are they gonna help us? Because obviously it seems like that they are against the cogs right now, but are they also against us too? Is this like another group that's also evil? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I suppose they haven't. Man, that's crazy. Chapter 1, Imprisonment in Sorrow. You could just tell whoever, Civ, you are amazing. You and your team, you're amazing. I don't know if this was just made by Civ, like just one person, or if it was a whole team, but man, they did great. They did great. To escape, you must kill someone. This is what we were told. The fact that none of us have memories of each other. What do we do? I have to take charge. I'm the mayor of Toontown. I might not be the best at it, but I have to try. Everyone, we'll need to think of an escape plan. I doubt everything Flunky has told us is the truth. Just because we're the only ones in Toontown Central doesn't mean this district is completely empty. Flippy's right. There could absolutely be other tunes in other neighborhoods. That would definitely make sense. I just hope you're right about that. How about we split up? There's 3 streets and 15 of us. 3 groups of 5 would make perfect sense. Yeah, that would work. Let's listen to Flippy and the others. Are you just going to blindly follow him? Oh, here we go. Come on, Mozart. Just be on my team for once. Got any other ideas, Hotshot? He's the mayor after all. You're all just lashing onto someone with power since you don't want to think for yourselves. I'm not going to be a part of this group fun time. Mo, we're not latching onto their idea. We simply want to know if there's other tunes. Exactly. We'll find a way out. You have to believe in that. Such weak-minded tunes you are. Oh, and what are you going to do then? Nothing? What I do is none of your concern. Do you want to be killed? Here it is. Here it is. The Nagito / Kokichi character. We're here, old man. What did you just say to me? Someone will kill you if you keep this up. The others are willing to do the work to find an escape. And you think you can sit around and do nothing? If anyone decides to kill, it's quite obvious who they'd target. Got that? Says the one who got that flunky to explain everything. You're the reason everyone now knows the repercussions of killing. If you had just shut your mouth, no one would be latching on to any ideas. You think I don't know that? I'm gonna work my hardest to defeat that flunky. That doesn't mean you didn't. Will you just stop? Mo, we need a leader, and Flippy is the obvious option. So just shut it and form groups already. That would be nice. I guess. Thank goodness for Coach Z, but it's been only minutes since we've known about the killing game, and we've already had such a commotion. Yeah, everyone hates each other right now. Well, Stranger Crew, who will go where? We got Punchline Place to Donald Stock, Silly Street to Daisy Gardens, and Loopy Lane to Minnie's Melody Land. I'll search Punchline Place. If there's any way to get to Boss Bot HQ, I'm going there immediately. Ooh, I'll go with you. To the dock we go. You two do that. Me go on Loopy Lane. Me want to see if me still have me pie storage at me shop. You can try going to Minnie's Melody Land. I'm going on Loopy Lane just to see if my shop is still there. I'll follow you, just in case. Thanks, I guess, but my glue curse will find a way no matter what. I'll go with them. Maybe it'll be fun. I'll join Bessie and Giggles. Perhaps the dock is available to us. What about you, Mo? I'll be going on Loopy Lane. Perhaps I too can also return to my shop in Melody Land. Well, I'll form the Silly Street group. If I can get back to Daisy Gardens, that would be nice. Which one will you be joining, Flippy and Tom? I suppose the Silly Street one. Sounds good to me. Yeah. I'm liking the mood of this group. Could I join? Sure. I think that means the only group with spots open is the Punchline Place group. I don't mind. Any group was fine with me. I just couldn't decide. Well, looks like we have our teams. For our so-called leader, I didn't really contribute much to that. It was easy to lead when there wasn't, well, such a looming threat coasting over our heads. How was I even elected mayor if I can't properly lead a group of 15? Regardless. For the Punchline Palace, or Place group, I always want to say Palace for some reason. We have Giggles, Bessie, Old Man, Shirley, and Harry. For the Loopy Lane group, we have Clef, Lou, Paula, Riggy, and Mo. Finally, we have the Silly Street group. Coach Z, me, Tom, Pete, and Clara. Hopefully we can get to the dock. Unless it's blocked off somehow. Giggles group left. Well, let's get to it. Yep, time to go, buckos. And there goes the rest. Ready? Yep, let's get to it. It'd be really cool to see some decisions happening in this game. Since we are the mayor, it would be awesome to have to make like leadership decisions, you know what I mean? Like, we are the leader, let us make decisions that have consequences, right? Right? I doubt that will happen in this game, but it would be really cool. The tunnel is open at least. If it wasn't, that would be stupid. Yeah, that was kind of stupid of me to say. I don't think that comment was towards you, just the idea. Oh, okay. Well, are we just gonna stand here? Come on, guys. Oh, right. And so we entered Silly Street. Nice. Here we are. Well, it looks like we can get somewhere at least. The question is, are any of these buildings open? Well, why not give this first one a try? Fair enough. I tried to open the door to Impractical Jokes, but nope, nothing. Locked too, huh? I just don't get why the pet shop in this building were locked normally. The HQ had that metal door. I really love the 3D background with the 2D sprites. Somebody mentioned it in the last video in the comment section. I was like, yeah, you're right. It does look really cool. Let's just keep going. Getting to the playground should be our first priority. Right. We kept on walking. However, as we kept walking, oh my God, there's so many areas. Was this always here? I feel like it was, but I haven't been out much lately. You're not thinking of going in that, right? Not exactly. It's just that I saw another one of these as we were walking. Well, I'll search that later, but first we need to get to Daisy's garden. As we kept on walking, we found... Ah, an HQ! This HQ isn't locked with a metal door. Nice! Hold on, what if it's locked, just not with the metal thing? True, I guess that's a good point. Well, one way to find out. I went to the door in. I think the HQs are where you spawned in the MMO, like in the actual game, but I don't remember. Don't hold me to that. It wasn't locked. No one is inside. Well, that's a bit unsettling. Yeah, it just feels wrong. Tell me about it. Hold on, I think I found something. Really? What do you mean? This. Is that a blueprint? It doesn't even have a picture. Lame. But it's about some sort of machine? A machine, you say? I can't tell from the description. Stupid handwriting. It's like something device. You sure you can't read it? This might be Silly Street, but I'm not messing around. Nice one, Coach Z. I dealt with a lot of bad handwriting. Maybe I could read it. Knock yourself out. Pete took the blueprint and... Yikes. This is really bad. But I think I could sort of make out something that starts with RE. So what? RE device? Pretty much. He put the blueprint down. And I thought I could help. I mean, you tried. I'll just go back to the playground early. Oh my God! Why are you being so insecure right now? Why are you such a low self-esteem character right now? Pete, wait. But he was already out the door. I feel bad for that guy. Why'd I feel like I said something bad? You didn't. Anyways, do we keep going? Yeah, I guess we will. Find anything else? Nope. Nothing seems wrong with those paintings, so no. Well, on we go. I feel like I should have gone after Pete. Yeah, I hope Pete doesn't die now. He's all by himself. Now I'm just wondering why there was some stupid paper in that HQ. If only the handwriting wasn't so bad. How about we just keep going? Worrying about it isn't going to help much. Though I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious myself. You know what they say, curiosity killed. Don't say it. Don't say it. We got dogs here. Is there any cats here? Actually, I'm not going to finish that. Yeah, exactly. You would be offending some people. Let's keep our mouth shut, Tom. Good idea. We kept on walking. I keep seeing these trap doors. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut we can take here. Regardless. My God, just about everywhere in Toontown is in this freaking game. This is cool. Ah, laughing lessons. You visit there frequently? Well, no. But I always appreciated the owner's jokes. All of them? Yeah, even the bad ones are still funny. I guess I could use a good joke or two. Think this shop's open? Even if it was, I doubt anyone would be inside. Oh, right. Hurry up, we're almost there. Daisy Garden's just around the corner. Elm Street? Oh my God, Daisy's killing people? Oh, well, that's not normal. Completely locked off. Well, that's a letdown. Coach Z, are you? We spent all this time just for a dead end? Those meddling cogs are gonna pay! He's mad. Coach Z stormed away in a fit. Oh, he's really mad. Oh no. Are the other streets like this too? I hope not, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. And now we're down to 3. Well, at least it's with the most emotionally stable members of our group. Not to say that being emotionally unstable is bad or anything, just, yeah, you might want to stop talking right now, Clara. I wrote myself into a corner there. Yes, you did. Yeah, you kind of did. Well, got any ideas on what to do now? Well, there were those trapdoors that Coach Z was going to look at. And something tells me he just went back to the playground. You want to check those trapdoors out? I do have a lot of experience with them. Yeah, it'd be nice to have an expert to help. Actually, are they dangerous? Well, the gag variation I use for battle are, but only to the cogs. When it comes to regular trapdoors on the street, I'd assume no. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. As we made our way back, I thought to myself, are there other tunes in the other playgrounds? And if there are, do they know what happened to us? Or are they in a killing game themselves? Now that would be a huge twist right there. If there was other killing games going on as ours was going on also, I would love to see something like that. I don't want to think about what's going on with the outside world, but I just can't help it. It's crazy. Did we have to go all the way back to this one, Flippy? There were a lot of trapdoors across the street. Oh, sorry. I was kind of walking on autopilot, just thinking about things. You do that too, Flippy? If you do that a lot, just try not to think about things. If only it were that easy. Regardless, let's check out this trapdoor. Doesn't appear to be locked. Let's see here. Clara opened the door in. Ooh, let there be light. This is some sort of underground network? It's not exactly deep or anything, but yeah, looks like it. Wait, it's a passageway? Yeah, looks like it. Think this one connects to the other trapdoors? Well, only one way to find out. I'll be right behind you two. Well, it doesn't look like it's exceptionally filthy. We all went through the trapdoor and ventured to one way. Hey, look! I think that might be an opening. It better be. It's very dark in here. I think I got it. I lifted what I thought was a trapdoor and... Oh, we're back here. We're out. Ah, sunlight. Nice to be back. Tell me about it. Hey, are you three over there? Hey, you're back, Clef. There you are. Where you did the 3 go? Clef, why are you here? And why do you have to talk like that? Everyone returned except you 3. We think something bad might have happened. Oh, sorry about that. We were just exploring this underground trapdoor system. Really? Yeah, it was really dark in there, but we were able to get out. You 3 must trust each other if they're gonna in the dark like that. Well, I think we're a pretty good trio. Though we probably should have returned a bit sooner. Yeah. Well, we're here. What did your group find, Clef? Me would tell you once we get back. No point saying nothing right now. Right. All right, we'll let the others tell us then. We all return to the playground. Hey, there's music. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. We were beginning to think the killing had already begun. It's not going to happen. The stranger crew would never. Hey there, Pete. You're fine. I was getting worried. Well, we're all back. Can we finally start this discussion? I suppose so. However, I doubt any of us have any good news. I'll start with this question. Were any of the other playgrounds open? Daisy Gardens wasn't. I'm assuming Donald's Dock was blocked off too? Correct. Great. Just great. Minnie's Melody Land was blocked off too, so we literally have nowhere else to go. Though I guess there is some good news. My shop, Blue Glue, was open, but you can already guess what happened. You got destroyed with glue, right? The glue was all over you. Gotta say, with a curse that adamant, you could probably make a living off of it, bucko. You can't really make a living off of scrapbooking. Yes, you can if you're a TikToker or maybe a YouTuber, possibly. I know, just trying to lift the mood. We had to deal with this buffoon for what felt like ages. So all streets are just dead ends? So this is it. We're really stuck until someone kills? Do you have a problem with that? Oh, here we go. Huh? Well, do you? If you do, then I advise not announcing that to the rest of the group. If everyone knows that even one of us is thinking about the killing game, then a murder is inevitable. If we're going to escape this place without tragedy, we're going to need to drive any thoughts about the killing game out of our minds. Before Flippy, Tom, and Clara returned, you all were at the beginning to think a killing had already begun. That mindset of doubt and fear is only going to fuel your desire to kill. He's not wrong. However, how do you plan to prevent those thoughts from invading our heads, old man? Without a plan, your words don't hold much weight. And I assume no one would be willing to undergo any, well, I'll just say, thought experiments. I'd rather not be hypnotized, thank you very much. Hypnotism. If only I still had them. What are you babbling about? Just wishing I still had my supplies. However, the more I think about it, the more I realize it wouldn't work for a group of 15. So I suppose for now, I have no plan. However, I do believe my words are correct. I guess, but I might be an optimist, but how are we supposed to just forget about the killing game? The beige dog actually has a point. Why do we have to keep bringing the color in? I get it, the beige dog. We see what color he is. You berated me for not wanting to cooperate, yet don't even have a plan yourself. At least I'm not trying to live in a fantasy world where everyone will just forget about this game. I don't like agreeing with him, but Mo is right. Trying to forget about this killing game isn't going to work, not one bit. And with no way to escape, this really will be the end for us. Wait, huh? Silly Street crew, remember the trapdoors we found? Yes, and they do open. Perhaps the underground passage can lead us out of Toontown Central. I don't think I saw any mechanisms in the passageway, so I don't think the cogs tampered with it. You're right. We didn't really adventure much in it, so just maybe it can work. Well, golly, we gotta try it out, yeah? No time to wait, am I right? I really hope it is a way out. Let's do this, stranger crew. We know that it's not a way out, right? Me and the viewers, yeah, we know. And so we ended up going back to Silly Street. Hold on, did any other groups find trapdoors like we did? Me did, while Sticky Lou did busy messing around. Me decided to just look into them, bit busy being annoyed with the Melody Land being closed off. Me didn't get it to others, and well, that's when me find you tree coming from a trapdoor. I too think I saw some trapdoors on Punchline Place, but I just assumed it was decor. If it was decor, it'd be some good props, like 5-star quality. What? Yeah, 5-star gags? No need to brag. That's not what I meant. Come on, everyone. I'm sure we'll find something good. Yeah. Toontownronpa, man. I'm still thinking about that. Like, I want to go to Toontownronpa. This is a trapdoor we've investigated before. So you did end up going. I'm not so sure if I want to go in that. Don't worry, Pete. I doubt it's bad. I guess it'll be fine. Hold on a minute. Huh? We should have someone hold the trapdoor open for light. I could do that. I'm pretty sure Tom and Flippy can lead the others. Yeah, I'm not really good at much, so lead the way, Flippy. I don't like that attitude of his. He put himself down a lot back when we first met Mo. Actually, I'll stay as well, just in case Flunky tries to stop us. Huh? You mean I have to lead? Yeah. Oh, that was so cute. Yay! Tom is a leader now. I won't let you down, Flippy. I'll open the door now. All right, everyone in. What could possibly go wrong? There's somehow going to be glue down there. Everyone went into the trapdoor, except... Harry, are you all right? There's no way that lowly guide could lead a group of that size. It's literally a guide, Mozart. Ooh, Flippy going off! I'm not in the mood of hearing your criticism. Oh, but we have to hear yours, huh? This must be Twitter right now. Such a Twitter attitude. You can't just walk away. I'll prove you wrong. That Mo. Regardless, Harry, are you afraid of the dark? Is that it? It's not just that. Even if they get to another playground, it doesn't change the fact that someone is going to kill. Harry, you can't be sure of that. It doesn't matter if I'm sure or not. The possibility of someone eventually snapping is near 100%. He's got a point. Hey, I've watched a lot of Danganronpa. I know how it goes, all right? Harry's definitely on the mark. That is a conspiracy theory I can back. I bet someone is already plotting their murder plan as we speak. I don't think any of my group was. What about you, Paula? Well, Mo was unpleasant, but I don't think he'd actually kill. And everyone else was focused on getting to Minnie's Melody Land. Well, at least until Sticky Lou found a shop, and he got covered in glue again. You two only think that because that's what they want you to believe. We don't know what's going on in everyone's minds. What makes them tick? What'll drive them over the edge? What can cause them to break? Those are all the same thing. Yeah, exactly. That's not my point. The heck, one of you might be planning to kill me right this second. Just stay away from me. Harry, wait. Oh my God, Harry, please stop. I should go after him. I'm not sure he'd like that. I know, but... I suppose all we can do now is wait for the others. I really hope the others are finding something good. I hate to admit it, but Harry's probably right. Old man said to just ignore the killing game. That's simply impossible. But to suspect everyone of planning a murder? That's just not right. Even if some of us aren't the nicest, I'll believe in everyone until I'm proven otherwise. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. Many minutes passed, but there was no sign of anyone returning. Uh-oh. Flippy, do you think they're all right? I'd hope so. I'm getting quite bored just standing here. Flippy, I highly encourage that we do something. Should we go in ourselves? Perhaps we'll have to. Yeah, I suppose we should. Just as we were preparing to go in. The Toontoons that went in came back out. Oh, thank God. However, no one looked happy. Tom, what happened? We tried looking everywhere, but all we found were trapdoors that just open on the street. Oh, but there's got to be a way out on the other street's trapdoors. Yeah, let's just go to Punchline Place next. No, we're not. What? But shouldn't we? It's not going to happen. Simple as that. Think about it. What does Flunky want from us the most? The killing to start, yes? Exactly. And guess what? Us investigating that trapdoor system was exactly what Flunky wanted us to do. Yeah, that's a good point. What? Oh my goodness. Don't you get it? By encouraging us to try out various ways of escape, all we do is get more and more desperate once each attempt fails. Good point. Eventually, once we realize we're all out of options, we'll either give up entirely or, the more likely outcome, someone will kill. That's... You know I'm right, Flippy. You just don't want to face it. This whole game has been planned out to make sure that a body will eventually show up. Yowza, what a good explanation. No, it's not, Ricky. Don't be happy about this. Well, guess we're screwed then. This isn't the time to be funny. It's a coping mechanism, bucko. Ugh, just as I thought. None of you are trying to rid the killing game from your minds. Old man, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your logic is just completely flawed. You keep telling us to forget about the killing game, but what about you? Aren't you constantly thinking about it too? Yeah, you're definitely like reminding us every freaking second. I suppose I have been a bit hypocritical. Fair enough. I won't try and stop others from thinking about the killing game. Though, as Lou stated, it won't be long before someone perishes. Is that what you really want? Uh-oh. I get you're attempting to motivate us not to kill, but all you're doing is feeding us empty words. I suppose my words aren't being of much help. Very well. I'll refrain from speaking until I find something that can help us forget about this killing game. Really? You're going to end up staying silent forever if you're going through with that. Though, seriously, we need to stop trying to escape. We're only making it worse for ourselves by doing so. Literally, the only way we're going to live through all of this is if we just accepted now that there's no hope for us returning to our normal lives. Easy for you to say, bucko. I have thousands of tunes that wouldn't want my parties to stop. I'd want to at least explain to my students what happened to me. Same here. Being the mayor of Toontown, I guess I do have the biggest reason to get back, but I can't just kill someone for that. Think about it. We all must have known each other before this all happened. Would any of us really kill a potential old friend for that? I mean, mean, honestly, shouldn't they all know each other? If I'm the mayor of Toontown and everybody has a shop, all of these people here, they're all merchants in some way, right? They all sell something. Shouldn't we all know each other? It's kind of weird that we don't. And we keep thinking that we don't. That's actually quite a good point, Flippy. Surely no one would kill an old companion, yes? And F them was enemies before. Me highly doubt any of we was friends with Mo before. He is a pretty rude guy. Everyone stop. Listen to yourselves. What is wrong with you? Talking as if murder is something normal, something inevitable? Do you realize how horrible that is? You should be ashamed of yourselves, but most importantly, Sticky Lou, you really want to give up so easily? You think I want to give up? I'm only saying this because if we don't give up now, we're only going to make it worse for ourselves. If you found an escape, I'd like to know, but you don't, do you? That's why we have to keep trying. Trying is only going to make us more desperate. Don't you get that? But I can't just stay here for the rest of my life. I want to sail the world. We saw for ourselves that these trapdoors don't lead anywhere. But to just give up, can we really? Like they say, got any escape plans? I can't just let this debate go on forever. Oh, let's go! Yo, we have decisions that we can make. Let's go. Okay, hopefully they have consequences. Hopefully there's like branching arcs and stuff like that, like that we can change the story and such. That'd be so cool because I've been asking for that in a fan game forever. Anyways, we can't give up on escape Lou. We can't waste our energy on escape Clara. I'm kind of on Clara's side. I think that we should keep looking around, but the Danganronpa, the realist in me, knows that there's probably not going to be an escape route because 9 times out of 10, there is an escape route in these games. We all know that. But I feel like I should just give people hope, right? So let's go with Clara. Sticky Lou, we can't just give up on escape. It's only day 1. There has to be some way to escape. The cogs couldn't have blocked all exits. You can do what you want, but you're only going to be disappointed. Ouch. And there he goes. If he doesn't want to help us, then that's his problem. Okay, so then what? What's our next plan for escape? Maybe. Wait, what about Goofy Speedway? We haven't been there yet. Of course, how could we forget? Maybe one of the racetracks has some sort of opening. Perhaps one of the farm-themed ones? I think we'd be able to jump the fence rails. Let's just be mindful of not scraping ourselves on old fences like those. Don't want to get a disease on our way out. Good point. Well, no point in staying here. The Goofy Speedway. Let's do it. We went back to the playground. Harry, Mo, and Lou might be somewhere else, but we could do this. Yeah, look at Goofy. Y'all remember that racing game? It was a Disney racing game. It's kind of like Mario Kart, but it was with Disney characters. I loved that game as a kid. I think I had it on the N64. Thank you, Tom, for reminding us about the Speedway. No problem. I can't wait to play some racing games. I might have my license permanently suspended, but who cares? Yeah, that's okay. I'd say follow your heart, but maybe we shouldn't do something illegal. We see it just go in. Me getting real fired of all this walking. Okay, we'll go in. We went into Goofy Speedway. Ooh, it looks so cool. We should start with the racetracks themselves. After all, we should definitely be able to escape from there. So to the farm-themed tracks, yes? Yep. I can't wait to race. I don't think I'd like to race with you. Don't worry, I was just joking about my license being permanently suspended. It's only for 10 years, not forever. That's not any better. I won't hesitate to arrest you, Riggy. We're here to escape, not race anyways. So let's go, everyone. Thank you, Tom, for the recommendation. No problem. We went over to the track, but... Uh-oh. Why can't I enter? Oh no, we don't have our cars either, do we? No, but we should still be able to enter. It's like a barrier. Oh dear. Well, maybe the other tracks can be accessed. Yeah, you have to be right, Flippy. Uh-oh, we're gonna get sad, aren't we? We ended up trying every opening, but none of them worked. All of them were somehow blocked. Uh-oh, bad end. This can't be. Metal duas, regular lock duas, and now barriers? The heck is going on here? Oh, come on. I wanted to race. That's really not the issue right now, Ricky. So I guess this wasn't a good idea after all. But perhaps there's another place we can go to, right? I guess I'll have to be blunt. I think Lou was right. Well, I believe there was a way we got here. At least with Toontown Central. I don't think there's a way out here. Oh crap, I'm about to cry. I picked the wrong choice. So you're really saying there's no way of escape? I'm saying that we need to get to the other playgrounds. So the problem is, how do we do so? Well, no matter how we'd have to do it, I'm sure we'll find a way. Yeah, there has to be a way. But where to next? I hope that's not a death bell. I hope that's like motive or something. Attention all tunes. Come to Toontown Central's Plaza for an announcement. Oh yeah, it's a motive. An announcement? Oh great, what does that flunky have to say now? Whatever it is, we're not going to follow it. We're not? Of course not. I bet he's just trying to stop us from getting out. You all keep trying to find a way out. I'll just go in case attendance is mandatory. I'll come back to tell you if it is or not. Thank you, Shirley. What does Flunky want with us? We kept on looking for a few moments, but then... Okay. Attention all tunes. Attendance is mandatory for this meeting. It's only been like a half a minute. I guess we all have to go. Ugh, fine. What is Flunky going to say to us, and why is it so important? Unfortunately, there's only one way to find out. Oh god, the motive! What is the motive gonna be? I thought this was gonna be a good enough motive, just us being trapped, right? We head over to the plaza in silence, and once we got there, we found the others. You're late. You doing okay, Harry? You're still paranoid about everyone? Yeah. There's no time for this. Flunky, where are you? Look above. Tell, it's been a few hours since I've seen you all. Obviously, you must be wondering why I gathered you all here again. Of course, I was gonna have fun racing. Did we even need to come here? Of course you needed to. After all, not coming to announcements would be a violation. Violation? Since when was that a law? I've forgotten something very important. Rules of this game. Well, they're quite simple, really. Don't forget them, as violation of any will result in a harsh penalty. And when I mean penalty, I mean execution. Rule number 1, you are allowed to explore wherever you can. There are no restrictions. Okay, nice. Yep, of course. So you did want us to explore as many escapes as possible. Do you finally get it, Flippy and Clara? Rule 2, a tune that kills will be deemed the greener. If they receive the majority of votes in their trial, they will be executed. If they don't, then everyone else will be executed. Rule 3, an announcement will be made if 3 tunes find a body at the same time. Is that really needed? Yeah, it is, trust me. Of course it is. After all, it's necessary for a fair trial. Anyways. Rule 4. In case of multiple murders and or accomplices, only the tune that deals lethal damage last will be deemed the greener. Okay. Multiple murders? In other words, an accomplice has nothing to gain from helping if only one gets to escape. What a shame for them. Mo, don't say such things. Rule 5. If I call a meeting, everyone must be present. And finally, Rule 6. The killing game will only stop once 1 tune remains. Only? Only 1 tune? That is pretty harsh. You're horrible. You absolute cretin. And just a mere flunky at that. If you think for even a second you're gonna get away with this, I'll make sure you'll spend your last moments in agony. That's a bit much. But only one of us will get to live. No, I won't. I won't believe that. We can still get out together. Clara, you have to stop. What is your reason for doing this, Flunky? And why in this fashion? If you want to exterminate us, why not do it yourself? Don't give him any ideas. Why you're going through this is classified information. Regardless, you might not realize it, but nighttime is approaching. And of course, you're probably all wondering where to sleep, yes? Well, we have generously provided you all with estates to stay in. To access them, just enter the Party Hat building near the Silly Street entrance. You want us to have a party right after hearing that only one of us will escape? What is wrong with you? Normally I love a good party, but I'm a pass. No, you're not going to live at a party site. We've prepared a special location for you to live in. It just so happens you get there from the party building. That is all for now. Well, I was about to say, a party already? Do we go? Only 1 tune leaves. Well, everyone, you heard it. It's not going to get to that point, right? It just might. No, that's just wrong. Well, me say we check out where we go sleep. No point dwelling over that rule right now. I suppose you're right, but let's just go. What is this place going to look like? Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't like clowns, though. Oh, it looks nice here. It's a campsite. This actually looks kind of nice. So it's nighttime here. How is that possible? It was just daytime. It might be like Donald's dreamland, casted in shadow for eternity. Oh. Just like how the Berg is eternally winter. Actually, doesn't it apply for every playground? Even if the time changes, it's always sunny in Toontown Central. Oh, it is? I'll be honest, I haven't been outside for a long time. Aw. So, are we really going to be sleeping in a place that Creedon set up? Have any other ideas? Well, there better be a lock to these. It seems there are, I think. Actually, does anyone know what time it is? Me, nah, but me tired. Looks like there's a hut for each of us. So I guess this is good night? I guess so. We all head into a hut in silence. Looks a lot nicer on the inside. Ooh, this is snazzy. I guess I'll try sleeping. I flopped onto my bed. We might not have been able to find anything in Goofy Speedway, but is Luau really right? There has to be some sort of escape. It's simply impossible otherwise. But where could one be? It might have only been a day, but how is Toontown doing without me? I never did much as mayor, but it's probably complete chaos. Yeah, I know. We need to mayor it up, right? Ah, man, they're missing us right now. I think I was actually able to sleep. Attention all tunes. It is now 8 a.m. I'll provide a morning announcement and nighttime announcement daily at 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. respectively. Not only that, but I have another announcement to make. Get to the Toontown Central Plaza within the next 15 minutes. Again? This must be the motive. Another announcement? What could it be this time? I should check to see if everyone is okay. Immediately I saw... Oh, hey, Clara. Ah, good morning, Flippy. Good morning. You feeling okay? No, not at all. What Lou said to us yesterday, I'm sorry to think he was right. I have to sort of agree with that. If Flunky is completely okay with us exploring, then yeah. They've really blocked any ways of escape, haven't they? But what I don't get is, why do so in so many different ways? That is a good question. Well, regardless, I want to keep searching for a way out, but I just want to do something fun. Do you think it's possible to arrange some sort of event? Oh no, no, not the event! Anytime there's an event, everyone dies! Don't do it! An event? What kind of event? I don't know, but anything to get my mind off of this. Well, I'll think of something, Clara. Thanks. Oh, by the way, did you eat your meal for today? Huh? I don't think I got one. Mine was on my chair, but I'm not really hungry at the moment. I kind of just rushed out of my house. However, same. I don't have much of an appetite right now. Soon enough, more and more tunes got out of their houses. You woke up to the announcement too? Yeah. So, Flunky wants to see us again. Well, I'll go on ahead. We should probably head over there as well. Yeah. Uh-oh. We head over to the plaza, and over the course of 10 minutes, everyone was there. Waking us up so early like this, just for an announcement. I wasn't able to sleep at all. Well, if I was able to sleep just fine, no need to brag about it. Well, you're all probably wondering why I called another announcement so early. Well, it's quite simple. How are all of you still alive? After that last announcement, I was sure someone would have killed overnight. Huh. Guess we've made some miscalculations. It's not even that hard. Just break into someone's room and choke them to death or something. Ah, yes. Make a bunch of noise breaking in and get caught. What a brilliant plan, right? Oh, but your houses have soundproof walls. I suppose none of you would assume huts would have soundproof walls, but no one heard anything from outside once you were inside, yes? That's true. Enough with this. What is this announcement for? Sheesh, impatient much? Anyway, since I like to speed things up, I'll be providing some extra motivation for you all. Extra motivation? Is eternal imprisonment not enough for you? It really isn't. Anyways, this 4-part motive is sure to divide you up naturally. 4 parts? That's pretty overkill, bucko. Just let me speak. Anyways, this motive is actually more simple than you might expect. You'll all be given your gags back. Not only that, but you'll be given a special laugh meter. They're all set to 100. Also, each day, a certain amount of you will lose half of your laugh. What will you do? Slowly go sad, or use some of your dangerous gags to kill? Imagine death by falling piano, or by trap door, or perhaps a foghorn. Oh my god, so many possibilities! Have fun with this motive. I'm never coming out of my house again! Uh-oh, Harry! Harry! You're giving us all of our gags back, so we kill each other with them? Wanting us to use our own gags against us? You're a despicable being. Nobody get any ideas from this. The question is, who had gags on them before? Good point. Wouldn't that be all the SOS tunes? I know I was one. SOS tunes? Well, what? Well, I know I and some others helped out tunes from time to time, so I always had some gags on me. So unfortunately, my memory loss thing, I don't know who also is. Well, I'll admit, I have grand pianos. All right, is anyone else here one? I have trapdoors. Ah, hypno goggles. Seems I'll be reunited with them. What happened to the whole I won't speak thing? Got tired of that? But don't you realize, with hypno goggles, it might just be possible to make others forget about the killing game. Of course, that's not what they're meant for, but just perhaps. Though the problem would be how to perform a mass hypnosis. I've hinted before I wanted to do this, but with a group of 15, it's near impossible to achieve. That is, unless everyone cooperates with this. Yeah, no. I'm gonna just keep my free will. Thank you very much. Moving aside, I can restock gags, but they're not for me. I can make sure others can always hit. Whoop-de-doo. Use a foghorn to kill. Oh, please. Why would I use a musical instrument to kill? It'd be a disrespect to the whole world of music. And not to the victim? Hold on, if we really are going to get our gags back, then I'll get my juggling cubes back. I can just tune up. Anyone whose laugh gets halved each day. Really? That's great. Oh yeah, no. Flippy's going to be the exception to this. Him getting his tune-up gags back would literally ruin the whole motive. But that's not fair. And what are you going to do about it? Tough luck. I have a question for Flunky. You said this would be a 4-part motive, yes? I guess so. So, do tell. I've only counted 3 parts so far. Will you just stop questioning me? The 4th part will be revealed later. Happy killing. Oh my god, this is a good motive, though. Well, that doesn't seem too bad, right? If some of us will have our laugh halved each day, then it'd take forever to get down to 0. Assuming Flunky rounds to the nearest number, it'd actually be impossible. Even if you round it down, it takes 7 iterations to go to 0. So at the very minimum, we all have a week. What even happens if the laugh meta it reaches 0? Seeing how much he wants to kill us, it'd probably be lethal. Hold on, how do we even check our laugh? It'd probably be easy to find out how much we have tomorrow. So if anyone feels worse tomorrow, we could probably guess they'll have 50 laugh and the rest of us 100. I guess so. This doesn't seem like the worst thing, but what is the last part of the motive? Well, do we try to find another way out? Well, how about we do some target practice? Target practice? I'll be honest, there isn't really a reason to. I just think it'd be fun to do. Practice aiming for the head of that cretin, Flunky? Sounds good to me. Training for battle might do us some good. Yeah, good idea, Flippy. Good idea. Yeah, sounds good. So what will we be using as a target, and what are we throwing at it? Well, I guess we could use a random fence for practice. Maybe we could board the trolley? I'm pretty sure there's a minigame with targets in it. Not possible. Huh? Why? Trolley games would increase our laugh, yes. Being able to play fun games. Therefore, I doubt Flunky would allow us to board. Your logic makes sense. However, you can literally see the trolley over there isn't blocked off. Then again, it might be blocked off like the racing games with some strange barrier. Well, I'll try it out anyways. Stay right here. Tom went over to the trolley in less than a minute later. It's blocked with a barrier, just like the racetracks. I wonder how those barriers work. I, too, am quite intrigued. Perhaps we could modify those barriers to our advantage. Well, Dr. Surly, I'm a scientist, not an engineer. I highly doubt I could do anything with them, unless there's some sort of plasma barrier or something of the sort. Though honestly, I doubt it's even that. It felt as if something within us prevented us from moving forward. Well, great. So the trolley is a no-go. Well, whatever. We got off topic. If not in a trolley game, where will we do the target practice? The fence idea is fine, Lou. Still at a loss on what to use for darts. Well, how about we use some sticks from those bushes back there? That might just work, Flippy. You all play with your sticks and stones. I'm not going to participate in this idiotic game. Oh, because you're so cool, right? We're not even using stones. Stop getting so fixated on the smallest of details. I'm not sure if we should let Mo do whatever he wants alone. Not only that, but Harry keeps distancing himself from us. I don't want anyone getting hurt, especially not Harry. To be afraid of all of us, I don't know how I can make him trust us. Even if he doesn't want to be near anyone, I feel like if anyone has a chance talking to him, it'd be you. You're right. It's irresponsible for me to do nothing. I'll be back. You all can have fun playing target practice. Are we finally ready? I think so. Splendid. Who wants to go first? Why not Flippy? It was his idea. Idea Toon first. Sure, I'm fine with that. Everyone, well, not everyone. The ones here gathered around the fence near the pet shop. All right, Flippy, just throw the branch to one of these pole things. Okay, steady. And yeah. Hey, nice. Holy moly, that was a perfect shot. Talk about some major precision. Well, Flippy wins, clear as that. This was a competition? No, I kind of just went first. You could also have take a shot. Well, I'll be the judge of everyone's throws. Who will come out on top as the best Toon? Find out now in... Wait, I don't know what to call this competition. Well, no matter. Everyone do your very best. You're quite excited for this, Riggy. Why wouldn't I be? I always love hosting dart competitions during my parties. Aw, Riggy's so nice. You gotta love it. And so we spent a while throwing branches at the fence. And not to toot my own horn, but I was the only one to directly hit the target. I actually got a lot of practice throwing back in the day. Never thought it'd help me win some competition. Eventually. My God, look at all the holes on the fence. That was cool. And Flippy remains the throwing a stick at a fence champion. We really destroyed that fence, didn't we? Even if none of us are as good as Flippy, I'd say it was a good way to burn off some steam. After what happened yesterday, it's good to know we can still have some fun, even if we won't be able to escape. So what's next? Well, about that, I'm not exactly sure what to do now. Well, maybe we could, maybe we could just talk to one another? That'd be a good bonding experience. Sure, that's fine with me. Want to chat about something, Flippy? Looks like Pete wants to say something. How about that? All right, so let's see who we could do. Let's talk to other Toons. I don't want to talk to Tom right now. We talk to other Toons. Oh, okay. Then who should I talk to? What is it, Pete? Would you like to talk? Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, then where to? I don't know, just follow me. Pete looked at me, giving what I thought was a silent thank you. Aww, that's so cute. So who to talk to? Giggles and Bessie went off to Punchline Place. Surly and Old Man went to Toon Hall. Well, Clara, want to become friends? I guess. And there goes those two, which leaves... No, surprised. Hey, Coach, want to have a chat? Yeah, no, never. I guess I should... Let's go with Riggy! Riggy! Riggy's awesome, man! I freaking love Riggy. Riggy, want to talk about something? Sure, fine by me. All right, works for me. Let's leave these two be. Then. I couldn't help Coach Z calm down, but this works too. Speaking of which, do you really think he's just joking about? Well, not really liking your philosophy? That guy is always joking around. All Toons need to have fun. Well, yes, but maybe not all the time. I say that, but that would help get our minds off the killing game. But if he is really serious, then no way would he be able to lead all of Toontown. I bet that's why you're the mayor, yeah, Flippy? A good balance is needed. I suppose that's how I got the job. Well, don't be modest. You're clearly the best Toon here, especially with those yowza throwing skills you got there. Well, of course, everyone here ultimates for a reason, but you're quite special, Flippy. Thanks. Being complimented so much is kind of embarrassing. Actually, I kind of never thought about it, but why exactly are we called ultimates? Huh? Didn't you wake up here just kind of knowing you were an ultimate? No, I did, but that's kind of the reason I don't get it. Why the title ultimate? Good question. Frankly, I just assumed it was because we're the best at what we do, bucko. Yeah, exactly. Fair, I suppose, but it seems a bit much. Perhaps, but I'm no conspiracy theorist. Ask Harry if you want to contemplate stuff. Good point. Well, anyways, that branch slowing kind of made me hungry. Didn't you eat already? No, I actually didn't. Well, then go eat, silly. Okay, I will. I like how Riggy was like really concerned about us. Heading back to my hut to eat, I noticed someone outside another hut. Oh, it's Paula. It was Paula. Harry, please. Why won't you just leave me alone? What I'd assume was Harry's door was barely open, just enough to hear him from inside. No luck, huh? Unfortunately, yes. Oh no, not more Toons. It's Flippy, Harry. Neither of us are here to hurt you. As if. Paula's been here for a while now. What could I say to Harry? Harry, remember what Flunky said? How there's no reason to be an accomplice? So knowing that, you can feel okay that neither of us would hurt you. Or at least, not in front of the other. Exactly. See, Harry? Not everyone is out to get you. You two are just trying to lure me into a trap. We're really not, Harry. It's not healthy to just lock yourself up all day. You need sunlight. It's better to be safe than dead. Harry shut the door completely. Paula, I don't think you're going to get Harry outside today. Harry, we're leaving now, okay? But please come out tomorrow, all right? You know he can't hear you because of the soundproof walls, right? I know, Flippy. Suddenly I heard footsteps. Ah, so there you two are. Huh? What is it, Coach C? I'm gathering up everyone at the town hall to discuss how we'll handle the motive. Since, well, I'll start tomorrow. Have you eaten yet, Flippy and Paula? I haven't. Neither have I. We'll do it quick. Everyone will be there soon. I suppose we should swiftly eat then, Flippy. Agreed. All right, well, we're gonna eat, and we're gonna see what's up with Coach Z. I went back inside, found my meal in the chair next to my bed, and ate it quickly. After that, I headed to the Toon Hall. Here we go. I haven't actually been back inside since the beginning. Well, no point standing out here. I opened the door and headed inside. Hey, this place looks awesome! Ah, looks like I'm here last. Well, assuming Harry isn't coming. I'll assume so too. Well, Coach Z, got a plan on what to do about the motive? It's not really a plan, but we should meet up every morning from now on. The plaza should be fine since that flunky makes us meet there a lot anyways. Every morning? Can't we just sleep in? We're going to get woken up by the morning announcement anyways, Lou. I guess you're right. Fine. We'll be able to see who got their left half at the start of each day. Exactly. So, was that it? Or is there anything else to say? Well, I guess I have something to say. Harry has completely shut himself in, and I don't think anyone can get him to come out. If his goal is not to get killed, then it's a pretty idiotic plan. Huh? If he's going to be at the same place the entire time, a killer could use that to their advantage. Exactly. Hey, Mozart is smart here. It doesn't take any brain cells to figure that one out. Oh, wait. I forgot none of you have any. Okay, you don't have to be a about it. You seriously didn't need to say the insult, Mo. Well, if you're so smart, then why didn't you say what I said first? We're not as blunt as you, Mo. Intelligence has nothing to do with it. And yet you're agreeing with me, are you not? I made my point. Therefore, I shall leave now. Mo brushed past me and went out of the door. Well, well, so it's coming down to this. With Old Man leaving. Eventually, everyone walked out of the town hall, except... Surly? You're not leaving? In a bit, Flippy. I then realized what he was looking at. Is that a cardboard cutout of you? What the heck? It is. We use them when we're not present. We? The group of scientists I usually worked with. Though what I don't understand is why it's here if, well, I am here. We program them to go invisible if we're present within a certain radius. Really? That's amazing. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how they made it, but it seems that function stopped working. What? Who's they? I can't pinpoint the name, but it was definitely someone within my team. I'm still quite perplexed how the clogs were able to take away any memories of specific tunes. That is true. How did they do that? I know I had family, but trying to think about who they were, I can't get any further than that. All I know is that they were good parents, nothing else. I'll be leaving now. Yeah, me too. I decided to head back to my hut to rest. Well, at least we don't have any sob stories, right? We actually had a good life. We had good parents and such. Coming back inside, I only now realized the phone on my wall. I doubt it works, but I might as well check to see if it does. I picked up the phone and tried dialing anything. Nothing. I shouldn't have tried. Well, I suppose I could take an afternoon nap. Laying down on my bed again, I realized just how tired I really was. I fell asleep almost instantly. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Dreamland, Dreamland! Clef, the ultimate pie enthusiast. Want to know something about him, Flippy? What is happening? He despised your use of whole cream pies in your election campaign. Wait, people hate me? He spread propaganda to fence sitters, trying to make you lose for such a petty reason. How does this make you feel? What the is going on? The best part is, because of his campaign. Well, you'll only remember if you kill someone, though. You can most likely figure out what happened, Flippy. I wonder who you'll target. No, who is saying this to me? And why? What did Clef do? Do it. Huh? Kill someone. Kill. Kill. Ah! What the heck? It was just a dream. Wait, no, how could that be true? Someone was talking to me, telling me about something Clef did to me. But why? What time is it? I looked around for any type of clock, to no avail. But in doing so, I realized there was another plate of food sitting in my hut. Is it the next day already? I knew it was afternoon when I went to sleep, but did I really sleep that long? Please tell me that is the nighttime announcement. Attention all tunes. It is now 8 a.m. Oh, it's morning. The motive is now in full effect. Your gags have been returned to you, fully functional. Use them however you wish. So I really did sleep that long. Oh my God, he slept like the whole day away to the whole next morning. I even slept through the nighttime announcement. Well, besides that weird dream, I don't feel any different. And well, unfortunately, it looks like I really won't be getting any of my tune-up gags. Guess it's time for a morning meeting at the plaza. Open my door. Seeing a few other tunes already emerging. Morning, Giggles. Morning, Flippy. Morning. Huh? What? Why'd you go silent all of a sudden? Nothing. Just weird how dark it is here. Whatever. Good to see you three already up. Let's head over to the plaza already. Yeah. Is Giggles staring at me? Let's go. Right. What was that conversation just now? It just felt so tense. Well, I'm still going to the meeting. It'd be wrong to miss it. Once I made it to the plaza, more and more tunes arrived. Good morning. Yep, good morning. I slept weirdly. Same here. Will the others not take forever to get here? I wanted to bring Harry, but no good luck. Again. I meant no luck again, sorry. The flow of tunes stopped with Old Man. So is no one else coming? That may be the case. They must have all gotten a dream like I did. Uh-oh. So many absences. Ugh. Harry, I'm not surprised, but where the heck are Clef, Briggy, and Surly? Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, is it possible that Pete didn't even say it, but... No. You don't mean that, right, Pete? Of course he means it, beige dog. If he didn't, why would he even bring up that someone killed someone? Mo, he didn't even say that. Oh, please, you know what he was going to say. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen anyway. I've got the others. Huh? What's that? We all turned around to see. Okay, we got the UDG music. We're here now. You three. What happened to you guys? You look so down. They got their laugh half, didn't they? Bullseye. I awoke to the announcement. However, it took a while for my body to get up. Oh, this is like despair disease all over again. That's when I realized I must have been a victim of the motive. I totally feel fine. Nope, no problems here. Well, that's a lie for sure. I assume you feel the same, Clef. I noticed Clef looked especially bad. Do you feel even worse than them? Your feathers look all ruffled up. Me fall upon me food, and then me happy claim myself. Guess me did a poor job, Panda department. So this is the motive in full force then. Not only that, but I have a feeling everyone had a certain dream, yes? Huh? You too, old man? Was it of the same tune? I don't think so. It seemed really personal. Pete, you didn't, right? Huh? Didn't what? Yeah, no, it was probably just a lie I was told. Was it? It made sense why he'd do that to me. Was Pete the one in your dream too? No, it was someone else, but I feel like disclosing who would just cause drama. Well, it seems we found the fourth part of the motive, yes? The fourth part? Of course. So great. This last part was made purposely to get us to turn on each other. Well, no. It's just a lie, right? Right? Yeah. Even if it wasn't, I wouldn't kill Clef for whatever he might have done to my campaign. Any tune has a right to criticize a candidate. However, looking at everyone else, it seems that some of them got a more severe motive against someone. I like this. I like this dream motive. This is kind of cool. Pardon me, but what exactly are you all talking about? Huh? Didn't you also have some sort of motive dream? I did not. Same here, so I'm being left out. Oh, so not everybody got it. Oh, could it be that? Because your laugh got halved, you didn't get one? Yeah, that's probably it. How in the world does this motive work? There has to be some way to restore their laugh. There has to be. Is there any type of activity we could do? Flippy, any ideas? If it's available, we could go fishing, I guess. Yeah, no, me got a better idea. Oh, you do? Me get me supply of whole cream pies back, and getting hit by one would restore a laugh, yeah? So, I'll be okay letting you use them. Be a competition. You sure about that, Clef? If what my dream said was true, Clef is willing to go against his morals on the uses of whole cream pies for this. A competition? We gotta host this, Clef. Are you sure about this? You two aren't feeling well. Well, how about, oh, I know, I can host with them. I'll be the cool supervisor. If we have someone in good shape, I think it'll be fine. I'm not so sure about that. If you got a problem, then join us, Downer. Bit rude of you, Riggy. Though he is right. I guess I shouldn't complain. I wouldn't want to host something like that. All right then, so when are we gonna host this? This afternoon would be fine. Everyone be here in like 6 or so hours. 6 hours? Why would we need... Wait, never mind. I know what I'll be doing for those 6 hours. What exactly? That's a secret. I'll assume it's a secret in a good way. It is. I just wanted it to be a surprise. Oh, let me help you. I think I know what you're thinking of. Really? Prove it. Whisper what I'm thinking. Ricky whispered to Bessie something. Okay, what is this? What? How did you guess? What is it? It's that difficult to guess, bucko. Well, don't tell anyone else. I'll be super cool. I can help you with that. Really? Of course, bucko. Okay, let's go. And so Bessie and Riggy left. Great, me happy to all de-set up myself. Well, whatever. Me have 6 hours to do it. Me and make myself look presentable. Well, there goes the host crew. Well, we have 6 hours to do nothing. I won't be spending it with any of you, that's for sure. Flunky is doing everything to get us to turn on each other. If no one is willing to be hypnotized, how will you deal with the situation? He continues to say things like that, but refuses to provide us with practical ideas. Then again, what one may consider practical might be insane to another. I'm not my usual self, so I doubt I could do much at that moment. Therefore, I'll be resting. You look like you want to say something, Coach C. I think we need to talk about who we saw in our motive dream. Perhaps, however, I feel like it'd be better to confront whoever you got in private, not in public. Speaking of which, I think I'll talk to them now. Oh, I kind of said who I had, but I doubt Pete would ever have done anything bad like that. I hope I didn't do anything too bad. My target did what they did on accident. Do you want to talk about it in private, Tom? Yeah, that'd be nice. There goes Tom and Pete. I probably should have gone with them. Huh? Why is that? Since I got Tom as how Pete put it, my target. Well, it's not too late. You could definitely catch up to them. Yeah, it's not really worth it. All Tom did to me was, well, in a way, provide all those stupid tunes that don't know how to battle. Just because he makes those idiots feel welcome and gets them to stay doesn't mean it's his fault those tunes are idiots. I see. In that case, should I share about Clef? Part of me wants to share my dream with Clef first, but... Uh-oh, should I? Sharing wouldn't do any harm, would it? It could. I'm gonna keep it to myself, y'all. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Maybe not. It'd be better to just talk to him in private. So, anyone else gonna share? I will. You will? I'm just gonna be frank, Flippy. You were the one in my motive dreaming. What is wrong with you? Huh? What do you mean? What happened? What did I do? Oh my god, I'm being accused of something. Even if you don't know what you did because of memory loss, that doesn't excuse what you've done. What did I even do? You performed an illegal draft to get Toons to fight for you. What? I don't know the full details, but you better have had a good reason for it. Because if you just performed a random draft for the regular influx of cogs, well, I won't say what. What the heck? I don't remember doing that. Did I do that? But if I did, wouldn't I remember it even a bit? Perhaps those motive dreams are fake. That's the only explanation, right? Well, that guy has some nerve. No kidding. I don't really agree with your morals, Flippy, but I doubt you had a horrible reason for what you did. Assuming Giggles is even saying the truth, that is. Huh? Look, I got Giggles as my target, and I'm pretty sure he was exaggerating. Probably just blowing things out of proportion, just like... Well, I'll just stop myself there. And with Lou leaving, the only ones left were... Well, the mode certainly dropped once Bessie and Riggy went off to do whatever they were going to do. No kidding. Well, do you two have any ideas what to do for these 6 hours? Not really sure. I'd say take a nap, though not sure what I'd do then. Since, well, I slept for over 12 hours. 12 hours? Jeez, how tired were you? I guess very. I know, right? Well, I'll be honest. I haven't been doing very well myself. Not because of the motive. The tune I got didn't do anything too bad to me. What about you, Flippy? Mine also wasn't really bad. Guess we three kind of got lucky then. Thing is, does anyone even remember doing this stuff? That is true. I mean, it makes sense what they did, so I don't think it was a lie. But isn't the amnesia we have only caused us to forget specifics of tunes? Or did we also forget things we did as well? Maybe we did. Since what Clef did makes sense, but did I really call an illegal draft? What could have made me do that? Flippy, you okay there? Yes, I'm fine. I just was wondering how to continue leading this group. I say that, but in reality, I wasn't the one in charge. You're not a good liar, are you, Flippy? That obvious? Well, better a bad liar than a really good liar, I'd say. Guess so. Look, Flippy, I know I was the one who recommended you be the leader, but a leader needs others to back them up. So look, Flippy, if you need help leading, I'd be happy to help. You've kind of already become co-leader with Flippy. Wait, what? I have? Well, I mean, you've been a great help. You can't just let me do that to you without your permission. Wait, what did you say? I said you've been a great help. I wanted to lead everyone by myself at first, but it didn't take long to realize that I was not going to work. I mean, I didn't even decide the teams we made at the beginning. Well, that doesn't mean you're not the leader. If anything, that makes you a great leader, ensuring everyone pitches in. Maybe, but I haven't even done anything noteworthy myself. As if. You led us to Goofy Speedway. That was Tom and Clara's idea. Even if that's true, Flippy, without your support, regardless if we may have been in the wrong, we wouldn't have tried going there. Not only that, but that branch throwing thing was actually kind of fun to watch. Even if we destroyed a fence, it was good to set our minds off of the killing game for a bit. Aw, that's so sweet! You guys, I assume we were good friends before we got our memories taken away. I mean, Flippy has good aim, and Clara has probably mastered Trap, if she's an SOS Toon, so yeah, I'd see it. What did you call our group again, Coach C? Was it simply just the Silly Street crew? You know, us three plus Tom and Pete? I mean, it was an obvious name. We were the first ones to check out Silly Street. Ah, speaking of those two, I hope they talked about what Pete might have done to Tom. I hope they did, since Tom seemed quite shaken about it. No doubt about that. He seemed to really hope the motive dream was a lie. Yeah. You know what? I'll go check up on them. You do that. I think I'll take Flippy's nap idea. I haven't gotten the best sleep thus far. I'll see you two at the competition. What will you be doing, Coach C? No clue. I guess I could practice for the competition. I do intend on competing. And you should absolutely compete in it, Flippy. You do great at it. I'll definitely consider it. Well, you go look for Pete and Tom. I'll be staying here. Yeah, got it. I'll assume they went to the campsite. Hopefully I'm right about that. There is a lot going on, but it's heating up. I'm really liking the pacing of this fan game so far. I'm not sure which hut is whose, but I think I remember Pete coming from this one the other day. I knocked on the door waiting to see if anyone opened up. Hopefully a knock goes through the soundproof walls. Otherwise, that'd be a problem. After a few seconds, the door opened. And out came both of them. So, you two okay? Yeah. We talked about the motive and stuff. Yep. What did Pete do according to the motive dream? I cannot believe I could have done that to you, Tom. Yeah. Look, if you don't want to talk to me again, then I understand. Aw, that's so messed up. I think I knocked at the worst time. No, it's fine. Like I've been saying, it's probably just a lie. But what if it's not? I don't want to butt in on this, but would you be okay with sharing what your motive was, Tom? Can I, Pete? Of course. Well, I still don't think it's true, but according to that dream thingy, Pete, he might have personally rejected my application to become a teacher. What? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. And the weird voice in the dream said it was because he didn't trust certain tunes after an incident. What? I don't remember anything about purposely rejecting Tom, but I can vaguely remember a time where, well, to put it very lightly, I had a bias. Oh, you were prejudiced, bro? Hold on, bro. I've moved on from that, I swear. But you two have any right to hate me for it. Are you able to pinpoint the reason why? So you hate dogs now, huh? You hate beige dogs at that? I only have a vague recollection of what happened, but it's not something I feel comfortable talking about. I'm sorry. Pete rushed into his house after saying that. Yeah, I don't believe it. It's just a lie that freaky voice told me. Flippy, please at least pretend it's a lie. Tom, even if what the motive said is true, I think he's honest that he's moved on from that. Really? Yeah, really. Call me a bit naive, but I'll take Toon's words as facts, unless I'm proven otherwise. And well, I feel like of all Toons, you know he doesn't hold a grudge anymore. Huh? Me? Well, obviously, I don't want to pry in what type of bias he had, but if he really did something bad to you back then, you have to recall that after the branch throwing competition. He wanted to talk to you the most. And well, shouldn't that say a lot about him? If he still held on to whatever belief he had to reject you unfairly, why would he want to talk to you now? Yeah, you're right. I can't believe I was so distraught over that motive dream. It wouldn't matter either way. Besides, I don't even remember getting any sort of teaching credentials. I doubt I would have gotten the job anyways. That's the right thought, but remember not to put yourself down too. I know, but I mean, you wouldn't hire a teacher without any credentials, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I guess that's fair, but still, you shouldn't treat yourself like that. Yeah, you still could be a teacher. You're good. Don't worry, you're here to keep me in check. That's true. I'm not a therapist, Tom. Not at all. I'm not. I'm sorry, Tom. Well, you gotta be one to make someone stay. I'll be going to check on everyone else. Maybe I'll be able to see what Bessie and Riggy are working on. Don't you want to check up on Pete first? Oh, crap. Right. Oops. Then I'll do that first. See you at the pie thingy. Actually, wait. Where's that gonna be? I assume just the plaza. Got it. Thanks. I'm actually quite surprised he bounced back so easily from that. Maybe I can be a good leader, like Coach Z said. I walked away to let Tom be. At the same time, someone else emerged from their hut. Ugh, stupid feathers. Oh, it's you, Clef. Yep, finally looked like a mess. The pie throwing competition is going to be at the plaza, right? Ugh. Yeah, just over 5 hours, me think now. Well, we be go over there now. Actually, this might be a good time to talk about my motive. Hey, Clef, I have something to tell you. It's about the motive dream. What about it? Well, you were in mine. You got a problem with me? No, I don't. If anything, do you have a problem with this competition? Huh? Well, assuming what my dream said is true, I feel like you really don't want others to be throwing pies around. F it for the greater good. Me fine with it. You say that, but his face says otherwise. If you're really sure, then I won't stop you. Want help bringing over the pies from your house? No, me fine. If you want to help, don't get me feed the boundaries of the arena. Got it. I'll find something. I don't know what he's saying half the time. I ended up trying to use a part of my carpet as a marker, but I didn't have anything that could easily cut a carpet. Eventually, I decided to use some branches as boundaries, but then after hours of trying to find any straight branches, I realized I could just go to Goofy Speedway for cones. Ooh, nice. We're going back here. I spent way too long trying to find good branches. I quickly began picking up spare cones I found around the area. However, what I wasn't expecting was... Oh, why are you here, Flippy? I could ask you the same question, old man. Fair enough. I'll be brief with you, Flippy. I'm asking Toons a certain question. A question? What is it? Do you want to go under hypnosis? What? Is it because of the hypno goggles you got? If so, then we've already shown our disinterest. Are you saying you're fine with these thoughts about the killing game plaguing your mind? That's not the issue. The issue is that you're trying to rid others of their choice. Didn't you introduce yourself by preaching Toons to do the work themselves? If your goal is to get everyone to forfeit the desire to escape, then you're going about it in a wrong way. I don't like this guy right now. I do not trust old man. Not only that, but aren't you constantly flipping what you're saying? One moment you want to do anything to stop others from thinking about this killing game. And the next moment you say that you won't stop us from thinking what we want. Well, it appears you've noticed. Notice? What do you mean by that? What else do you think I'm referring to? I want to see which Toons are willing to take the hard path in life. Huh? I think you can put the pieces together, Flippy. You're the first Toon I've asked this question privately to, and I think your stern answer speaks volumes. I wonder, who also asks the same strong ideals as you? Well, I'll find out after the pie event. I believe that'll be starting soon. Put the pieces together. What is old man's true goal? Does he want to hypnotize everyone or not? And does he have to be so cryptic about it? It's worrying. Oh man, old man is gonna get somebody killed. I continued collecting cones, bringing small stacks from the speedway. Eventually it was time for the competition. Yeah, there we go. I think everything is ready. Yeah, it looks like it. So Riggy, where's Bessie? Shouldn't she be here already? Don't you remember? It's a secret. Okay, but I'm pretty sure Toons are about to start showing up. Almost as if on cue, a few Toons arrived. It took 6 hours to make this. Well, to be fair, we don't really know if it's actually been 6 hours. Still, if all you needed was some cones and pies, did you really need all that time? Good point, good point. Look, me say 6 hours because me want others to do whatever, then want for a while. I feel like a broken record at this point, but Harry won't be coming. Don't sweat it, Paula. Ah, Tom. Did you talk things out with Pete? Yeah, honestly, I couldn't believe I could have thought of him as a bad Toon. That's good. Is he coming? Well, no. He feels that after a kind of arguing with Riggy that he probably should just stay home. I see. Well, good to know you two were able to talk it out. Every time somebody stays home, instant red flags. Yup, now it's time to see you win. Just because I was able to hit a fence doesn't mean I'll be able to hit a moving target as well. Well, hey, best of luck. Am I late? Considering we don't actually know what time it is, I'll just say no. Truth be told, I was worried about the whole time thing, considering, as you said, we don't actually know what time it is. Monkey needs to give us, like, a watch. Agreed. We waited around 15 minutes to see if anyone else would join us. And these three also showed up. Can we just start already? All right, I'll go get Bessie. Another few minutes passed until... Present your eyes for the super cool supervisor, Bessie! We all looked over to where Riggy was pointing, and we saw... What the? What are you doing? Hello and welcome everybody to the ultimate pie duel. Bessie, what in the world are you wearing? Right. Why, only the coolest, most awesomest outfit in the world. Is this what you and Ricky were making in the spare time? Yep, an outfit made from nature. Did you make glasses out of sticks? Uh-huh, sure did. Oh my god, why? Well, who's ready to start? I sure am. So who's gonna be our first two contestants? How about Flippy and Clara? Ooh, the Blue Sniper versus the Trapeze Act. Are you two ready to start this competition off? The Blue Sniper? Is that my nickname now or something? Well, it suits you, considering your aim. Also, I don't exactly plan on competing, but considering Bessie's gusto, I can't really say no. Alrighty, looks like the Trapeze Act is ready. But how about the Blue Sniper? Well, I guess since a couple of tunes wanted me to join, I guess I am. Then it's settled. Get your pies ready. Oh, but first Clef needs to tell you two the rules. No many rules, just if you both only get 2 pies each. So make sure your throws count. And don't be too much of a mess, please. Got it. Well, sure. Pretty sure I'm gonna lose to you, Flippy. But don't let your guard down. I'ma go all out. Okay, you two. Go get your 2 pies from the table and pick one of the 2 zones behind you. May the best pie thrower win. Yeah. Well, don't just stand there. Go. All right. I feel a bit for Clara, having to go up against someone who's gotten a lot of practice in life. Oh, okay. You're that good, Flippy? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Flippy is talking a lot of talk right now. Are you two ready? Yeah. All right, countdown time. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Flippy, this may or may not work, but think fast. Clara threw both pies at once. So since she threw with the same hand, she missed with both. Ah! Well, I can't say I didn't try. Well, I can still tie it by dodging both of yours. She missed both throws. I feel like I shouldn't just pummel her with these pies. Hit me with your best shot. But at the same time, I feel like that might offend her if I purposely miss. Oh, crap. Should we pie her? Should we pie her? Let's do it. Don't hold back. All right, Clara, I won't hold back. Good. All I gotta do is I threw both pies directly at her mid-sentence. I heard both hit Clara. I feel a bit bad for doing that, but I feel like I had not tried my best. It would have been an insult. But then as the pie slipped off Clara, I noticed something extremely wrong. What? What's going on? What the? Everything is so gloomy. What did I do? Clara? Wait. Clara, what happened to you? I don't know. Oh my god, did I kill her? Don't tell me. Gags deal damage to us, not heal us. Well, that just sucks. How are we supposed to have any fun? Hold that thought. I'll help Clara clean up. Okay. Clef set me up. That's what happened. Clef set me up. What in the Clef? Well, this party is canceled. Yeah, you don't say. How come none of us guessed that Gags would hurt us? Now that I think about it, it makes perfect sense for Flunky to do that to us. So not only does this happen, but me never need waste me pies. Oh dear. With Riggy, Clef, and Surly's laugh drain, it's because of Flunky, but this is my fault. I shouldn't have gone all out. Aww. Help. How do I be motivational? Just let me handle this, Tom. Flippy, you still there? Yes. You know this isn't your fault, right? Say it. It's not. But, Flippy, like you said, none of us guessed that all gags would cause laugh damage. So say it. It's not your fault. It's... Come on, you know what the truth is. Jeez, take a chill pill, coach. Screaming at him isn't gonna help. He knows what he's done. Give him space. All right? Sheesh. Can't believe you almost killed her. Ha! What the freak? Lou, what are you doing to me? I'm a horrible mayor. I thought I was getting better after helping Tom with his motive. Dude, this is freaking the bad end. The bad end. I got the bad end right now. But I'm nothing. Flippy, at least Clara's still alive. I know one more pie and she'd be a goner. I would have killed her. Kill her. Not surprised. Don't start with this, Giggles. Fine. Well, maybe Bessie can raise her laugh in some way. Maybe some ice cream? I haven't seen any ice cream. True, I haven't seen any either. I felt a bond with her, and I've ruined it. I know this is really Flunky's fault, but I can't help it. I've always blown things out of proportion, especially when it comes to relationships. Maybe you and Clara could talk it out, like how Pete and I did, right? Why do I always get this emotional? It's pathetic as a leader. If only my memories didn't contain countless times I've gotten like this. I have to stop looking like a moron. Yeah, I'll talk to her. Just let me clean up this arena. Just go already. Seriously, we'll clean this up. Just hurry up and go to Clara. Okay. Right before leaving, I realized Old Man was just staring at me. And then I remembered what he said. How he wants to see which tunes are willing to take the hard path in life. Did he know this was going to happen? No, I can't overthink this. I need to see Clara pronto. Oh my god, this is all my fault. I chose the wrong thing. I think Bessie took Clara over to the party hat building, so I'll assume they went to the huts. What am I even going to say to her? I find my way over to the huts. Crap, dude. I noticed one of the doors closed right as I got there. I assume Bessie took her inside her hut. While waiting for Bessie to emerge back from Clara's hut, I noticed others were arriving. Huh? Why are you three here so soon? Giggles wanted to clean everything himself, and well, I'm not going to pass up the chance to do nothing. Oh, me just never like seeing pies on the floor. Oh, well, where are the others? I don't know, probably just helped Giggles anyways. Well, I'm just waiting for Bessie to come out. I want to talk to Clara. Not surprised you'd want to do that. What's that supposed to mean? Never mind, it's nothing. I need to apologize to her. I'd recommend doing so. Suddenly, we heard the door open. Bessie, is Clara okay? Well, no. Wait, what happened to your outfit? I gave it to Clara. I don't know if it'll help at all, but anything is anything. Left it in her closet. Can I see her? If you want, but she probably just wants to sleep. Maybe just send her a note to talk later? I don't know about that. That sounds sketchy. I've seen notes end up being really bad in Danganronpa. I'm sorry, but I have to see her now. I won't stop you. Thank you. Just a heads up, she might already be asleep. Got it. I went inside Clara's hut, finding a slightly different looking hut. Clara, are you okay with talking? I slowly walked towards the other room. He's dead, man. Oh, it's just you. Clara, I'm sorry. Yeah. Flippy. Do you really think I'd be angry at you? Uh-huh. Well, if anything, I could only really be sad at you if I'd be thinking negatively, which, kinda am. But I basically just, well, how to put this? Put me in a bad mood? Yeah. Even so, I can't just hold something against someone when, well, they didn't know any better. You're being serious? I'm super low on laugh. How could I be joking? Guess you're right about that. No problem. But I'm getting really sleepy. Could you, leave me be for now? Or at least, quiet down? Right. Well, have a nice nap. I'll try, Flippy. I'll try. She gonna die. I did it. I killed my girl. I stayed for a bit, then left Clara to sleep. I closed the door behind me. Everything go okay? Yeah. I feel like I overreacted a bit, but I can't help it. It's in my nature to want to make sure everything is all right. You sure about that? Your face tells me otherwise. No, just thinking about something unrelated. Oh, well, if that's the case, it looks like everything will be okay. Gotta say, Bessie, I don't think I've ever seen you that serious before. Newsflash, we've only known each other for like a couple of days. Oh, right. But hey, I'll take that as a compliment. Boom. Multiple character traits. Yeah, sure. Well, just know, the stranger crew will always help each other. Oh yeah, the stranger crew. What do I do now? It's not very late, if at all. Once again, I heard another group of tunes arriving at the huts. Ew, that was some serious work. There's nothing compared to what I've had to do. Okay, well that doesn't mean it wasn't anything annoying for us, bucko. It was just some cones and some minor cleaning, Riggy. Yeah, whatever. Well, remember that Riggy did get his laugh drained. Ugh, fine. Oh, did you five already finish cleaning the arena? Yep, the plaza looks like it used to be. We would have been faster had Riggy not been complaining the whole time. Normally I'd lecture about how stupid it is to go to an event without full laugh, but I guess that wouldn't be fair. You betcha it'd be unfair. You think I like being like this? Riggy, how about you just go to your hut? I was gonna go there, bucko. Oh dear, that remark must have made your guilt worse. Yep. Every time I think I'm over it, I'm not. I know. How about we sit around the campfire? I'm sure that would calm your nerves. Well, or do you have something else in mind? Not really. Okay, I'm in. Oh, I can join too? Absolutely, Tom. We haven't been able to talk in a small group since the beginning. I'm kind of still here. Ah, apologies, Coach Z. Yeah, no offense taken. I noticed Giggles was already long gone. He's probably trying to distance himself from me, isn't he? Uh-oh. Would you like to join us, Coach Z? Well, got nothing better to do, so sure. All right, then let's take a seat. Us four gathered around the campfire. Aw, that's so cute. And we simply sat there. Ah, the fire sure is soothing, isn't it? Yeah, it's super big, too. A fire this large is definitely a rare sight. As someone who mainly stayed in the burg, it's nice to have an actual fire instead of an artificial heater. Though even so, hope I can see the burg again. I'm sure you will, Paula. Tom, why are you being so loud? Oh, sorry, just never did something like this before. Sitting at a campfire? Well, that too, just probably because of the whole memory loss thing. I never got to know many tunes. You sure? If you're a guide, I'm sure you would have met a lot of tunes, though as you said, memory loss. Well, even without the memory loss, I was never able to get to know anyone more than just one occasion. There were so many tunes. I basically was just reciting a script over and over. Well, you still enjoy doing so, yes? Of course. I would have quit a long time ago had I not. Yep, all those new tunes. Blah. Oh, right, Coach Z's motive. It's nice doing something as simple as sitting around a campfire. It's a bit cheesy to think this after spending so little time with these tunes, but I feel like for the most part, we're friends. Then maybe it's because we all knew each other before. Considered we're whatever qualifies as an ultimate. When I asked Riggy why we were ultimates, he had no clue. Well, no duh, none of us do. It just doesn't make any much sense. Going back to how Paula wants to see the burg again. I better be able to see Daisy Gardens again. That place is perfect to clear your mind. Very true, Coach Z. I imagine it provides you with a fair amount of tranquility. Yeah, without all the garden stuff, it's, well, annoying. Oh, do you garden, Coach Z? Well, yeah, gardening gag trees is great to get the most effective gags. And, well, flowers are nice too. Perhaps once we get to Daisy Gardens, we can all grow a garden? Sure. Yeah. Then it's settled. We'll all make this garden once we get out there together. But you know how this works, right? We're not gonna make it out together. Flippy, you're not okay, are you? How can I be, so to see? But I know, it wasn't really my fault, but I feel like we all were truly friends before we got our memories wiped. Heck, maybe Mo was actually a decent tune? I hope that is the case, Flippy. Yeah, and well, maybe because I'm almost sure about that. It just makes me feel even worse with what happened with Clara today. Well, hey, you still have all of us. We don't think it was your fault, right? Of course we don't, dear. I think my constant nagging for you to forgive yourself is evidence of that. And look on the bright side. You only had 2 pies, so you couldn't have killed her. Thanks, I guess? Your wording was a bit off, but your message is absolutely not wrong, Tom. I'm not really a motivational speaker, but I can try. Just like how Flippy isn't a therapist, but he helped me realize Pete's still a good tune. Speaking of, do you think Pete would like to join us for this? Oh yeah, he probably would. Well, you can get him. I'm staying put. On it. Tom stood up and went to Pete's hut. Actually, I need a stretch. That log isn't very comfy. I too could use a stretch. We stretched for a bit, waiting for Tom to come back. And when he did, I got Pete. Hello. Oh, Pete, how's it going? I'm doing fine, just well. I told Tom I was going to the pie thing because of the slight disagreement with Riggy, but honestly, I just needed some time alone. Ah, that makes more sense. Well, it was because of the, you know, motive. Pete, Flippy, put it really simply. If you still had a grudge, then why did you want to talk to me the most before? I suppose you're right. I was probably worried for nothing. Well, not nothing. Bias against certain tunes should never be taken lightly. No, it should not! Well, true, but you're obviously a better tune now. Yeah. I am unsure what you're referring to. However, as long as you two have sorted things out, that's all I need to hear. Enough said. Yay! We're all friends. Tom and Pete explained the situation that happened regarding Tom's motive, and then we went on to talking about basically anything. Eventually, we realized we were talking for hours. Wait, what time is it? Flippy, you know none of us know that, right? Ha, right. We seriously need some sort of clock, or better yet, a watch. Yeah, a lot of us have been thinking that. Should we just go to sleep early? While I doubt it's near 10 p.m., I have nothing in my mind. Honestly, yeah, who knows if one or more of us will be getting, well, their laugh halved. Oh, right. I forgot about that. It's 3 a day, isn't it? It could be even more. Oh, great. Don't tell me it'll be 4 tomorrow and 5 the next day. Let's just hope it's only a 3 a day. 3 is already a serious amount for something that's daily. Yeah. no way that would happen. Well, even if the number of toons getting their laugh halved increases each day, we'll be able to get through this. I just wish Harry and Mo would cooperate with us. I don't mean to pry, but the heck is the deal with you and Harry? You seem way too overprotective over someone you only met recently. I'm like, are they related or something? I guess I have been. Is there a reason why? You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Maybe later. It's not a malicious reason. I'll just say that. Well, see you tomorrow. I'll just take a quick jog around the playground before going to sleep. Well, it was nice spending some time with you all. Thank you, Tom, for bringing me out of my room. Tom, you kind of went quiet once we, well, brought up the motive again. It's just, what if one of us does get impacted? Well, even if it does happen, we still have each other. Yeah, we might not know who'll get worse, but we'll make it through this, Flippy. No, not just us, but everyone. Yeah, we'll make it out of this. Well, guess this is good night. Good night, Tom. Night, Flippy. Yeah, this game's been wild so far. We both went back to our huts, and I opened my door. Something feels sus about my room. It might be 5 p.m., 7 p.m., maybe even right before 10. I just don't know. Well, I suppose if I go to sleep now, I can wake up early too. The thing is, am I gonna have to have another motive dream? If so, then of who? Uh-oh. I closed my eyes trying to go to sleep, but it just wouldn't come. Fair, I did apparently sleep for over 12 hours yesterday. I spent the next few hours desperately trying to get to sleep. No use. Is it 10 o'clock now? Attention all toons, it is now 10 p.m. I'd say have a good night, but that'd be false. Well, at least I know what time it is now. After gaining some sort of comfort from knowing the time, I was finally able to sleep. Uh-oh. Oh, no motive dream, cool. Attention all toons, it is now 8 a.m. I have nothing to announce. Carry on this morning as usual. Huh? Why didn't I have a motive dream? Wait, why do I feel... Oh no! My laugh got halved! Worse. Oh no. I was one of the toons to get their laugh halved. I feel horrible. Clara feels even worse than me. How is she even able to speak to me? But I should get to the plaza for another morning meeting. I don't want to let anyone think I'm dead. I forced myself to go as quickly as I could out of my door. Each step was easier. Guess the worst part is waking up. I emerged from my hut, seeing... Flippy! Hey there, coach. So you were one of the toons affected today. That flunky. Who does he think he is, messing with our laugh like this? Then I woke up. I felt especially bad, but I think I'm feeling better. Walking doesn't feel bad anymore. Well, I guess that's good, but who also got their laugh halved today? I guess we'll see once we all meet up in the plaza. You're right. We can't be late. Coach and I went into the tunnel. Coach Z, could you wait for me? We're going to the plaza, Flippy. You don't need to keep up with me. Oh, right. But I'll slow down for you. Thanks. We then headed to the plaza together a lot slower. We were actually the first ones and following us. Oh, no. Flippy's down right now. So it seems, Bessie. I wonder, how will you deal with this, Flippy? I'm not in the mood to try to decode what old man wants from me. After some minutes, more and more toons began arriving. So Flippy's one of today's victims. Oh boy. Looks like I was one of the lucky ones. Hey, Mo. Can you actually shut it? I don't want to hear anything from you. Oh, here we go. We got a fight. Excuse me? Look, you were the target of my dream this time, and I personally don't want to hear you right now. Oh, so I didn't have a dream, but other people did. Oh, how ironic. If you want to expose me, I'll have you know you were the target of my first motive dream. So if you want to say anything about what I apparently did to you, I'll have you know I have plenty of dirt on you. What did I just walk into? A petty argument, I assume. More and more toons arrived a minute later. Flippy, I'm fine for the most part, Tom. Well, at least one of us is okay. Yeah. Well, me no was hit twice with the laugh drain. Napping all day proved to not be effective at mitigating the effects of the laugh drain. I would not recommend it. Surly was the last one of the pack. A few minutes passed, but no one else has arrived. Clara and Harry. I'm not surprised. But shouldn't Paula be here by now? Oh, don't tell me! No! Don't forget about Riggy. Oh, right, Riggy. Wait just a minute. Not surprised Clara isn't here. Why is that? Ah, right. Not everyone knows what happened. Look, all you need to know is Flippy threw 2 pies at Clara, which actually caused a bunch of laugh damage. No need to beat around the bush. What happened happened. Well, judging by Clef and Surly, it seems those impacted by the laugh drain sort of get used to it. Anyways, where the heck are Paula and Riggy? Maybe both of them were victims of the laugh drain this time. Paula too? Question is, would Flunky drain the same tunes half laugh twice in a row? I wouldn't put it past that cretin. Whatever, I'll go get Paula and Riggy. Giggles left us waiting. Eventually Giggles returned, and with him he had the other 2 that got unlucky. The things I have to go through. I cannot imagine the bad luck you had to have gotten chosen twice. Sometimes you roll snake eyes twice. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Riggy. I'm so sorry. Uh-huh, whatever that means. Paula was trying to check on Harry again, and Riggy, well, he has seen better days. I don't think I need to repeat myself about what's going on with Harry. So I guess that's everyone for today. Seems so. So let's see here. Those still okay are Giggles, Bessie, Old Man, and Lou. Pete, Mo, Tom, myself, and Harry. And for the ones not feeling too well, Surly, Clef, Riggy, Paula, Flippy, and Clara. But Clara and Riggy feeling really bad. Bad? I have no idea what you're talking about. That's an obvious lie. So the question now is, what's next? It's not going to be long before we'll all be low on laugh. Why don't we follow the trail? What trail? The one leading from Silly Street, duh. You saved from Silly Street. I probably saw it because I was looking at the ground on my way here. I doubt that means anything, Riggy. Well, got any other plans, Flippy? Do you? I can't think of anything to do right now. Then we might as well check this supposed trail while we think of something to do, I guess. We all backtrack towards the party hat building. Wait, I think I can see it too. Thing is it coming from Silly Street or a go from? Maybe we could split up, half and half? I don't think we need to think this through much. Everyone just choose a side and go. Well, I call being on team 2 Silly Street. All right, Flip, you want to come with us? Sure. I shall join you. Oh boy, going to Silly Street again? Count me out. I'll be on the other team. I'll go to Silly Street. I'll go too. 6 should probably do. Seems we have an odd number. I will sit out on both teams, then they'll be even. No complaint there. Ha! Really hates him right now. And thus Tom, Pete, Old Man, Bessie, Coach Z, and I went to Silly Street. I've been here 3 times now. Well, there's no trail on the ground here. Did Flunky just prank us? As if a cog would pull a joke on us. Let's just move on. I bet we're gonna find nothing. Hopefully, if we do find something, it's good. It better not be a trap by Flunky. Maybe Flunky hid something in the trapdoor system? If so, then we shouldn't go into it. But would Flunky really kill us like that? He better not. His goal is to get us to kill each other. I highly doubt he would. So like what? Do you want to check the trapdoor system again? I don't really want to. Last time it was kind of yucky. We don't have to search everywhere again, Bessie. Here, I'll just check the entrance just to see if Flunky pulled any shenanigans. I'll take a look too. I haven't actually seen much of the trapdoor system myself. I don't think you should try excavating, considering how you are right now, Flippy. Besides, we need to quickly scan the street and report back. Oh, right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna hold back on that. Tom and I opened the trapdoor to take a peek inside, but instead we saw... Wait, what? What? No, no, no! Who is it? Ah! What? No! Is that Clara? Oh, oh, that's horrible, Clara. Clara's dead body. Ow! I really hate this right now. We just jumped into Deadly Life. This freaking sucks, dude. I didn't think we were gonna lose Best Girl. I wonder if I wouldn't have hit her with the pies if she wouldn't have died there. Oh my God. That makes me want to go back and see if my, like, if people survive or whatever. Like, maybe there's different victims and such like that. That would be so freaking cool. I've been waiting for a fan game to do something like that. Ah, that is getting my head spinning right now. I'm gonna have to play the game fully first before I go back and play it, but man, that's so cool. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. This is part 2 of Toontownronpa. This is a long one. This is a very long one, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have an amazing day, everyone. Deuces.
Hope will never die.
¡Órale!